So now this is the dashboard in school in Google Sheets where things happen. So there's some things set up that you can look at different classes. This is more maybe from the admin side or the academic coach side. You can kind of see how different PLCs are doing, where you're at. There's also some other teacher statistics, missing students, numbers of fails, things like that. You can look through it. There's also some maps that are made up. So you can look around the school. You can pick the period, see what's going on. 9 is the whole school, where you can get a count of how many students are failing. So right here, I'm in 21-21. I got 17 students failing right now. Single fail map. This thing goes on. But what I do want to get to is to update the teacher single fails email. All right, so these are the teachers here. We'll go over how to do that. But basically, I want to update all these documents. So I'll just go through and delete out the teachers that are here. And then I'm going to go to Tools, Script Editor. And then I want to run the Create Teacher Sheets. So in here, there's a sheet, Create Teacher Sheets. These are my special ed teachers. They get a different sheet. There's some other special people that we can build into. One is the athletic director, it's Sarah. So she gets all the students in these sports and hers. So she can look at those and give information to coaches. Otherwise, if you're just a teacher, you get the regular list. So there's also the ESL team, things like that. But what we'll do here is I'll go through here, and I like to run out of here first, out of the editor, because then I can get the execution logs going on. And usually this first one that I'm doing is with these three, Sarah, Ben, and the ESL team. They are a lot of students. Ben gets all the special ed, Sarah gets all the sports, ESL team gets all the ESLs. And this one will tend to take longer. That's not a good sign, trying to reconnect. So something went wrong there. I guess it got disconnected in the sheets. I'll try to run that again, see what happens. And what will happen is after it runs this list here, they'll go through and document updated. And then when we go through the Johnson grades, the teacher dashboard, so all of these are files that were made for each teacher, and they get filled in. And what they get filled in is based off the teacher templates. So I got a typical teacher one, then I got a special ed one for the special ed teachers. Sarah and Ben also get their own because they're the special ed, and we'll go through how that works. But as these are done, these will update. And then once these three big ones get done, and after I'm sure they ran, then I'll go through and turn on a trigger. So I'll go here to triggers, and I want to add a trigger, and we want to create the teacher sheets. And you'll have to see how long yours takes to run after you do it. But it seems like for me, if I do every 5 minutes, the program's set up to do 3 or 4 or 5 teachers at a time. I don't remember. I kind of tweak that to not go over 5 minutes because I don't want 2 instances of this script to be running at the same time, but enough so that I can make sure the teachers get done, and then the next one runs. And then if everything's going well and I got these done Monday afternoon, I'll save that trigger, let it run overnight, and then all the teachers will update. It usually takes about a couple minutes a teacher to go through this. So, Johnson's got about 100 or so staff, so it's a couple hours usually for it to all run and be done with, which is I usually like to do it overnight. If I get it done in the morning and I run it Tuesday morning, they're usually done before lunch, and so that works fine. So I'll spare having to wait through for these things to work. So you can execution log disappeared anyway, but that's kind of the gist of what's going on, and then all of the teacher sheets will be updated. So the data will get pulled from all the data we uploaded, all the pertinent things for each teacher, all the pertinent students for each teacher get pulled over, and they can look at it. All right, good luck.